So in this video, welcome back. In this video, we're going to cover how to purchase an application over the market. These are apps or applications, as they're called. They're programs of various kinds. Some that have already come preloaded on your phone. Others you buy or are free. How to get them is you go to the Android market. This is a direct competitor to Apple's iTunes apps market, and they compete side by side, but they're for two different operating systems. As you can see, there are apps, games, books, movies, other media that can be acquired here as you scroll through the screen. You can also look for a particular program by choosing the spyglass up there to sort of look for a thing. But you can find all types of games and applications in different categories. There are things like staff picks, games, as I said here up in the categories. You can top paid, top free, including Google Maps, Facebook, Pandora, which is an internet radio. You can see some of these are already loaded onto my phone, or I've already installed them earlier, and others have updates waiting for them. Others still are free. So let's say we want to, let's go back, and let's say we want to get an application when there was a game called Angry Birds. So we're going to search for it. So we'll choose search. We'll type in Angry, A-N-G-R-Y, Birds. There we go. We'll hit search, and then it will search for it. Now you'll see two different versions of it. These are apps and these are books that have Angry Birds in them. But here, as far as the apps go, we have classic Angry Birds or we have Angry Birds Rio. I'm going to choose the Rio version, and it's going to go, so it's going to ask me if I want to install. It'll give me a description. It'll describe it. You can click more here to get a more detailed description of it, including what might, maybe even some reviews. Further down here, it's like, okay, I don't like it, or good, or are there ever going to be any updates, things like that. So sometimes these are uncensored, so just sort of beware. But let's say I want to go ahead and install Angry Birds. I'll hit accept and download, and then it will proceed. Now, if you wish to purchase something over your phone, like an application that actually costs money, this happens to be a free one, but there are applications that actually cost, then you can set it up to pay with a credit card or a debit card, or you can sometimes have it billed directly to your phone account, whether it be Sprint or Verizon or what have you. Okay, notice this is going to take a little while. It's a 17 megabyte file. It's very large. I'm only downloading over a slower network, so what I can do though, but this is the great thing about Android phones, is that they can truly multitask. So I will go back to the home key. Notice that up here it tells me it's downloading, so I'll pull this little tray down here and it says, see, it's still downloading there. But I can close that, just hit home, and then hit home again, and it will take you back to the home screen there. And then I can, let's say, go do something else, such as look at a map, and we will cover maps in the next video. But it will, while you are doing other things, it will continue to show that it's downloading. As you can see, we're almost there. We're at 84%. Once it downloads, it will install it, and it will put it in with all of your other applications here, and we'll cover those. We'll cover most of those very shortly. There are many more applications. I could probably make a whole series of videos of all the apps that I have in my phone. Some of these I use regularly. Others of these I just use very infrequently. Some I've just kind of have to kind of experiment with. You can see it says installing Angry Birds Rio, because it's installing it, and once it'll say once it's finished installing, it will it will be ready for our use. So it says successfully installed. Now you can see the icon is up there. Whoops, that calculator program again. Now what we can do with that is we can either just go to the applications tray here, which is this, and you can have all your applications there, all one place, or you can take this icon, hold it down until it returns to the screen, and then you can put it out here. So let's say we have Angry Birds. Now we press it, and it's going to run the program. Turn our phone this way, and there we are. We'll turn up the media volume here so you can kind of see it, and then we'll be in business. And this is kind of a fun game, just to kind of while away the time. We'll show this to you real quick. It's got some little animation. You can kind of skip that, just if you want. So the idea here with Angry Birds, in case you're really interested, is the idea is to knock down the birds. So take this, your like little slingshot here, and away you go. There you go, see? And that's it. The idea is, and you get bonus points for not using as many of your birds. So that's a little bit of an introduction to how to download something out of the Android market. So let's abandon that. Let's go back. I'm going to reorient the phone. And by the way, notice that many of your phones will have some kind of reorientation. It has sensors inside that know that they're able to sort of detect the gravity here and orient itself. So the Android market will work either way. So we can search for items, or we can go to let's see here. Come on, we'll back up. We'll go to apps, for example, featured. I often, and again, here's a paid app versus free apps. Many of these free apps are advertising driven. As you notice, in some of these that I will bring up, there will be ads that up here at the bottom, or they will have limits on their functionality. I'll give you an example of a free app here that has ads. Oh, let's see. Why don't we do Shop Savvy is a good one. Oops, that one was coming up. Notice here, click here to start scanning. Notice that down here at the bottom there are this scroll bar. That is often where ads appear, as you can see here. We'll cover Cam Scanner, which is a really neat picture to PDF capable program. It's great. This one is free and good fun. So look for that in an upcoming video. Thanks.